Welcome in. This meditation that we're going to do today is going to be one of three. And really, the intention is to get you to the same place, get you to the same feeling, but it's going to be through different imagery and different ways to connect. So you can feel free to try all three of them. That might be the best way to kind of tap into this and see what is most resonating for you. This one today that we're going to do is going to be using a connection with Mother Nature. The other two, one of them is going to be a connection. It's going to be like this flowing of divine energy through the body, this idea of amplifying the good. And then the other meditation is going to be kind of this really big, it's going to be this expanding out, zooming out, and this kind of connection and dissipation into the universe. So they're all going to have different feels. So like I said, feel free to try them all on, but that gives you a little bit of an understanding of what each of them are going to entail. So today we're doing that connection with Mother Nature. So I would invite you to find a comfortable seat. It might even be best done lying down. There's not going to be really any guided movement to this, so you can just feel free to drop in and relax. Just taking a moment to get settled. Allowing yourself to notice. Noticing sensation in the body. Noticing if you're even noticing sensation in the body. Is your awareness somewhere else? Are you even outside of the room, beyond that? First and foremost, we're going to just kind of call our attention back to us. Bringing your attention from maybe outside of your entire space into the room, closer and closer, bringing your awareness and attention, intention into the body. And as I do that, I already am kind of seeing some of this imagery of this breathing. And I mean, I'm hearing it as, biome. But it's like I'm already seeing kind of this fern imagery, the forest floor. And that's really where we're going to take this today. So if that visual is already starting to settle for you, you can start to picture like you're lying down on the forest floor, feeling that coolness, that dampness, the ferns, the mosses. Up above, you see the leaves on the trees, you see the bits of light coming through, the wind gently blowing them. And as you're aware of all of the beautiful nature around you, you are feeling yourself just settling in. Your back line along the ground. It just feels so supported. The word that I'm hearing is heavy, but heavy in the best way, like you're anchored. Starting to make that connection with your breath. At first, maybe just noticing if that breath is high in the chest. We want to just start to gradually bring it lower and lower, filling up the belly, maybe even dropping it down into the sacral space. Taking a few seconds here to just really connect with that breath, really be intentional about that breath. doing a quick body scan, just bringing that awareness online, your energetic attention to your head, neck and jaw, shoulders, arms, heart space, digestive system, sacral space, down the legs, knees, calves and shins, feet. Energetic awareness of the body, fully online, connecting once again with that visual, feeling that coolness of the forest floor beneath you. And really the intention here is going to be this kind of clearing, releasing of energy, but we want this to feel so easy. I don't want this to be about forcing energy out. I need to force the release. I need to shake something loose. I need to let go, right? This is just going to be easy because we are going to use what is already around you, this nature, this natural composting energy, if you will. All of that lush nature around you is so used to that recycling and transmuting energy and practice already. We're just going to lean into that. So as you start to deepen that breath even more, you're going to just let that energy that's around you kind of move up and through you. As you breathe in, you feel that energy from the trees moving down through your body into the earth. And as you exhale, coming back up and through you. And as we do this, I'm almost seeing the trees like bend in with your breath, seeing the nature around you, the greenery around you bend in and out each time you breathe. It's almost as if your body is acting like this screen, like that air and that energy is just moving through and through. Each time just cycling new energy in, energy out. We don't have to identify what we're letting go of. We're just trusting and feeling into this energetic movement. Bringing in some open mouth exhales can feel really supportive here because it really feels like that true kind of letting go. Just feeling into that a little bit more here. That might have some really powerful imagery for you. You might notice particular areas of your body where you feel something a little bit heavier. You feel a little bit more lightness. I'm just still kind of mimicking that motion that I want you to be visualizing. That energy from the ground, moving up and through you, from the trees, moving down and through you. Really breathing into that. Trusting the power of Mother Nature. She is very capable of transmuting. And as we start to kind of slow that down, I want you to bring a hand to your belly and a hand to your heart space. Every time I do this meditation, it just feels so rich. All of these meditations have like just a different kind of tone that they leave you with, but this just always feels so rich. It feels so whole, so complete. It really feels like a return. You know, we are part of nature, but it's just really a beautiful thing to feel that. And I want you to remember this in those moments that maybe you're just out for a walk. You can use this imagery. You can use this visualization to just kind of lean into that. It doesn't always have to be a 10-15 minute thing. This can be something that you can do just when you're out on a walk, or you sit down on the ground, sit down on a bench and just take a minute to tap into that. And we're just kind of basking in this feeling right now. It's probably not surprising. The energy that I'm seeing is definitely green, but it really is more of this emerald, this really rich green that kind of has almost like sparkles coming through it. I'm feeling that more like in my belly. And there might be different spots of your body that are starting to come online now, or that you're more aware of in a way that you haven't been before. That's totally okay. And that's probably going to change every time that you do something like this. The thing that I like to remind people of it when we're doing any kind of visualization energy work, I like to tell people to not attach too much to imagery that comes up. So we don't have to make meaning of every single thing that we see. Sometimes there are things that deserve reflection. But if we have to try to make meaning of every single thing that shows up, it's just like we're creating more work and we're kind of missing the point. So sometimes it's just like, okay, noted. That's the color that came up. That's an area. Maybe I need to spend a little bit more time with that space later on. Try to be light about this. And I'm going to have you do 3 more breaths on your own, really intentional, really feeling that energy continue to cycle through, letting it be a little bit more just kind of slow and steady this time. Taking yourself through that. And I want you to really keep this feeling as you start to bring your awareness back into your space. Staying with it, staying connected to the breath, starting to wiggle the fingers and toes. You can continue to lie where you are if that feels all right. Otherwise, if you would like me to continue to guide you out of that position, you can eventually find a seat, maybe take a moment or two and just kind of look around, reorient to your space. And we are complete. Now is a great time if you have created some time for yourself to maybe make a couple of notes, maybe do a little bit of gentle stretching, a walk. Drinking a lot of water is always a great idea after doing something like this. Finding some time to allow this to maybe integrate on another level. I would love to know how this went for you, what you think of it, and if you get to try the other meditations, I'd love to hear your thoughts on that as well. Thank you for joining today, and I hope that this supported you in kind of coming back to yourself and your energy. Thank you.